Hello and welcome to today's Daily Dominion. It's Intrigue Allies. Ally is city state, which lets you play an action when you gain it. Bobble, I guess, is our only way of getting favors here. So not the most powerful favor gainer ever, but maybe it has some utility. We may end up with it at some point. There is Torturer, Swindler replaced, Shanty Town. So there's Drawn Village, just trashing with upgrade. There's more draw from the Clashes pile. So we'll try and build a little bit here. Of course, Swindler can throw a wrench into things. I think we'll open Swindler Battle Plan. I also think Swindler Silver would be completely reasonable. Maybe even Swindler Bobble. There's some hands where you get there's some shuffles where you get to buy an upgrade and play it on your first go round. Obviously the Bobble is a little less helpful at hitting 5 for that, but still a possibility. You can potentially just kind of skip by the Archer here between Torture and having other attacks in your deck. You don't necessarily need it too badly. I guess if they, and there is some risk of, I guess, uncovering the Warlords, because unless they're locked out already by Torture, because if they, okay. Because if they hit the Warlord, then it makes doing the Torture chains quite a bit more difficult. I'm thinking about the Bobble a little bit. We should probably spend our first 5 on an upgrade. I guess I'll just go with the battle plan. So we whiff. Okay, but we do have, this is actually quite a good draw. Because, okay, well that was unfortunate. Swindler reveal, but that's how it goes. That's fine. Copper to Curse is fine. I mean, you'd probably prefer the estate thing, but let's get, they love replace. There may be a pile out here that is a real possibility. And maybe I should go ahead and get the Torture already, but I think I'll go with the second upgrade. Like I said, I don't really see a huge reason to get Archer. Well, I can't even afford Archer, so that's kind of neither here nor there. Guess for this shuffle, it's still got to be battle plans. Okay, that's good. And then I may, so this is the question, right? Is whether we're probably hitting 5 here, or at least we have a reasonable shot of it. And the question is whether we want to buy an Overlord and expose the AI to getting a Warlord. Warlord, not Overlord. I think we wait. I think if we can do the Torture stuff, we'd just assume not have the Warlords if we can get them down to the 0 card hands. I don't know exactly how the AI is doing on I guess we go ahead and get to Shanty Town. So the estate into Shanty Town does then at that point make their Swindlers a little better. I wish they have 2. It's actually a little over terminal, but so there's some argument to be made for just doing the curse here. Though leaving the curse in is also, I mean, yeah, I mean, they're roughly similar in terms of, I guess they have a bobble hit. We get a bobble hit, which is nice. We can go ahead and turn that into an estate. And I think I'll go ahead and take a Torturer. We are hitting, they'll probably go, oh, they get a bobble. That's actually really nice. I was more worried they go curse to estate and have some curse give outs and have some like pile out stuff. But I think if they're picking up baubles, those are just going to be so bad that it shouldn't matter a whole lot. Okay, so we may even draw into. So here's a question. We do need to get plus buy at some point, actually. Possibly we get a, but we can always like, maybe we lose the swindler here. And we go for trying to draw the torture. Okay, that was pretty nice. See what the AI is doing as far as discarding or not. Okay, they discard. So now we can top deck a battle plan. Maybe it ought to be a Shanty Town. I'm not totally clear on that. But we're starting to look pretty good here. And I think I'll just get another torturer. Okay, so we lose a battle plan, but that's not the worst thing here. By any stretch. I want to kind of see if the AI is going to be in the discard down to 0 mode, because if so, then I'll go for a warlord at some point. But if they're not in that mode of thought, then I'll probably wait. So we can get we can upgrade this into a replace. And we can learn a little bit. Okay, they're going down to 1. That probably suggests we can next turn move around to the. So we're just gonna trash the trash the swindler into a torturer, and it goes on top of the deck, which is nice. And then we'll just buy a Shanty Town. This, of course, is a really bad draw, but what can you do? That's also a lot of the battle plans, but we will at least, the Shanty Town will draw here, so. Or can draw here. And maybe go, well, we can't really afford to lose the replace. Now there's a question of what did they do on their turn? They just curse copper to curse, so that's fine. That's a funny use of city state there. The AI just procs stuff no matter whether it makes any sense at all or not. Which it's not impossible for that to make sense, but it's very unlikely. We are going to need a little bit of money here, actually. Due to the, like, we can't even afford a warlord now because we had because we lost a copper here and we trashed a copper here. So we're actually, even if we replace the curse into like a bauble, we're still short $1. So I don't really want to flip the warlords. I mean, we could. It probably wouldn't matter, but I guess I don't have to have 5. I can just upgrade a 4 into it. Do I have a 4? I don't think I have a 4 right now. I don't really want to lose any of the 3s. Again, I think we'll wait. It may come to a point where we are. Let's think about the order here. There's still another. We may upgrade a upgrade into like a harem or a gold or something. So let's go ahead and get A pawn? I think a pawn rather than a bauble. So the bauble could be okay. Guess we could curse him as well, though. They're probably just going down. I think we go with the pawn. As long as, again, as long as we're, we could have got a silver here, I guess. As long as we're still moving them through. I'm trying to think if I play the upgrade. Maybe not just yet. Well, here's actually this. This is the same, actually. What I was thinking I could upgrade the pawn into a shanty town and then buy a pawn. But that's the same as just buying a shanty town using the dollar from the pawn. I'm still really inclined to trash the copper just because, again, like I said, the kicking off to play the torturers is a little more important here than anything else. And if we're going to get like a gold or something, we should have the money anyway. And I mean, it's not crazy to get a bauble. I just don't think it's that valuable. It does let us kind of cantrip these things a little bit. So like here, I'm going to go ahead and take a gold. And I will rotate here. We're probably just completely in the clear as far as the AI does nothing for the rest of the game. If I had to guess. So we could get a bauble because it'll let us do a nice thing here. Which is coin favor. Now we have 2, which is enough to do city state when we buy this warlord. So now we just have a warlord in play here, which makes the chances of dudding even lower. We can't get 2 favors now, but we can replace the upgrade into a warlord, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't matter. And we should, well, again, it does not matter. We should probably technically rotate this. But maybe we leave it. They're not doing anything here. Let's get coin. We need now we need some money, actually. So maybe we get a couple silvers, or we need 3s, I guess, just to even to like replace. Maybe we go silver swindler or silver shanty. Okay, this is pretty bad. We could kind of guarantee getting out of it, which we should probably do, even though it costs us our money for the turn. but we should probably take the kind of safer route to drawing, okay? Or at least attacking some. So we get just a nightmare shuffle for no reason. That's okay. We'll take a favor. We'll go ahead and pick up this warlord here. AI may have a little bit of a turn there. Not too shabby for the AI there. So we have a really bad shuffle that does result in a kind of a hilarious turn of events, to be honest. Still have, of course, plenty of draw and plenty of torturers. But if they do get us with the warlord, there's a little bit of a risk there. We lost some villages too, which wasn't ideal. Though we're still pretty firmly in the we should be able to get. So there's one warlord in trash. That's fine. They have one warlord. As long as they never play it, that's fine. I don't remember if there's another. I don't really remember what the last card is. We lost another battle plan. That sucks. I don't remember if it's what it is. Okay, it's another torture. Good to know. So we are a bit low on the let's get a favor and let's just top deck a Shanty Town. We can keep replacing some stuff into harems to get the points. Then we do have to figure out how to end the game, I guess. Which is a little bit of a chore here. Oh, I clicked the wrong card. Well, here, let's just change the Swindler into a Shanty Town. That was not intentional, but... We probably could have made that one draw. Take away, since they're going to 0, just take away one of their points. Give them another bobble. That's probably not correct, but let's see if we can find this. Okay. Oh, man. I don't know. There's not. I think we should probably just do this. We should probably just do that over and over and over. Until however many piles can be emptied via whatever manner. Maybe we can get the curses gone here in a little bit. I just keep taking the favor. We can maybe do like a replace chain also at some point. But we're just going to keep top decking the Swindler Torturer thing so that we kick off. And then we'll replace something into something. Maybe just do the harem to harem or something like that. We could probably end it next turn with the replace chains. This would be kind of interesting if it wasn't, the auto torture thing, because there would be some plays to make, or some real choices around gaining curses and whatnot. Yeah, I'm not actually going to do the replace chains, even though it would be kind of fun. It doesn't really do anything here. We can see what we Swindler can take away another point. We just want to make sure we have enough buys to do the tortures and the curses, and then this is the kind of thing you could. Anyway, it didn't mean anything. We maybe could have saved an action. We could have saved an action by not playing one of these tortures. So we could have one more choice on pawn here. Incredible. Maybe they'll take the curse now. No. Yeah, so it's not a bad kingdom. I think there's some nice stuff here. The upgrade or replace stuff is fun in my opinion. I like clashes a lot. But the playing against AI, of course, you just do torture stack, and that's not. I mean, that's what you do against a human too, but a human would take the curses sometimes, and maybe there might be some back and forth. AI, of course, there's no back and forth. So you just have to kind of be a little bit disciplined about what you put into your deck, and as long as you keep them at the 0 card hand and play cleanly, it shouldn't really be too much of an issue. I had one really, really unlikely draw that caused me to miss a torture turn, although that turn still played 2 tortures, so they were down to 1 card. They just happened to have a Shanty Town and kind of chain some Swindler Shanty Town stuff, quite unlikely as well. Which was quite unlikely as well. They played a Shanty Town and drew another Shanty Town, or even drew Swindler Shanty Town. I'm not sure the order, but anyway. Yep. So not too much trouble here, but hope you enjoyed watching it, and I will catch you all tomorrow.